All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill, Zach Wheeler.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Now fly ball to right center. Ashburn trying to get there. He's got it, and there's one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. Guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit. Get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out. Mess up his timing. Somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Brings it in for the third out. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill and coming off a great start, Randy Johnson. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. Swing. And a miss at 100 struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
One down. And stepping in is the speedy Richie Ashburn. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Fought off foul. Johnson was superb the last time on the hill, tossing a shutout. Good job to fight that one off.
Talking about that shutout, he really had everything working for him. Not many pitchers nowadays who can turn a lineup over 3 times and still be effective, Boog. So what he did is impressive.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014 to the right side. And that's just foul. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a 1-2 again. And that one hammered. Harper ranging back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Phillies strand 1, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Aaron Judge at the plate. Wheeler back to work. And Judge spoils that one.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Back-to-back singles.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 2-1. And fouled off. 2-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. Next to hit, Don Mattingly. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And there's 2 down. David Wright stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
Now a chance for Jorge Posada. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Harper over at second. Right at first. 2 out of the inning. That one out to right. Marsh settles under it and makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the second. Now batting Max Kepler. And that's outside. 1-0. Johnson, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Edmundo Sosa in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
1 and 2. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. Strike 3. And that's 2 in a row.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And the inning is over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back. And now Brian Roberts. Way outside, ball 1. Wheeler, 34-year-old vet, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Now 1-1. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Rips one to right. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Marsh hauls it in. And there's one away. Jason Giambi stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Popped up right side. Sosa. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Judge rips that one. And there's a hit. And it gets by him. Roberts around third. He'll score easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here comes Bryce Harper. And that one fouled off. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
He makes the grab, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Rafael Marchand. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Number 23 stands in here, takes ball one low. One out, base is empty. Off the plate inside, and that's ball two. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That's
Ball
down
three.
and in. And that is cut on and missed. And now it's filled up 3-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Going back. Out of here. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out?
Marsh batting for the second time, and that's strike one. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And now it's Alec Bohm. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Phillies.
and now on the mound to start the
Number
fourth,
27.
Aaron Nola.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Going on. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And that is out of play.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade, it's just invaluable. That type of experience.
And Belly goes down on strikes. Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. At the plate, David Wright. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Yankees.
And up next for
the
New York,
catcher,
Jorge Posada. Flied to
Posada.
right his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He's safe, and they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Yankees strike for a run on the arm. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom four, leading off, Richie Ashburn. And the slider just misses. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Line drive.
Made a bid for a nice opposite field double down the line. Beautiful swing, but nothing you can do about the result. Third basemen are just used to handling hot shots like that.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Headed down the line. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
On the ground. And that chance handled. Throws to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're headed to the 5th. Yankees 3. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tyler Phillips.
Pretty tight game,
Now,
so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Derek Jeter. Swang and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Strike one.
One strike.
Jeter tracking that one as it misses the zone for a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Number 56 getting ready to go. Johnson getting cranked up as well. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Sosa. Play at the plate. Got him. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. Here comes Aaron Judge.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is fouled back. Way outside, straight to the backstop. And the runner holds. Giambi, the runner at second with one away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. Boom. Makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper. 1 for 2. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI. Single, and they lead by 3. Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. And they add a couple more. It's 6-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
On the mound now, Mick Abel.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And the batter now, Don Mattingly. And a swing and a miss. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ashburn pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And we head to the bottom of the fifth. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. That one ripped but foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
This to third, right. On to first. first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And now for the Phillies, Weston Wilson.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Marchand stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That clips the corner.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
That one fouled off. And misses inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit to third. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And we're back. Now the third baseman, David Wright.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, David Wright.
Wright, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2001. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Marsh sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the power hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Up the middle. Over to first.
Out.
That's it out. Next to hit, Brian Roberts. 1 for 3. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's in for a strike. And a count 1-1.
1 strike.
Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And next for New York, Derek Jeter. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force out, number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, number 23. This one popped up. Jeter makes the grab, 1 away. So the Philly batting order turns over. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. To the right side. Takes it himself.
He's out.
And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. Outside. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Close, but called a ball. Now 2-0. There's a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Seth Johnson. So now here's the DH. Yankees back now top 7, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to lead it off. Paul Goldschmidt. Out towards left center. Ashburn hauls it in for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. To first, out. That ends the frame. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. JT Realmuto. Johnson back to work. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1. Fouled off left side. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Fly ball down the line. Harper has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ground ball left side. That's the inning.
That's an out.
Pitching for the
Welcome
Phillies.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 75. Johan Rojas into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center.
Number 18, Johan Rojas.
And that one ripped into right. Corrals it. 1 away. David Wright, the next to hit. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man at first, and here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Man at first, 1 away. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Clemens under it. And there's 2 away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Brian Roberts. Fouled off to the right. Right leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a pop-up. Wilson sizing this one up. And that'll do it. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Garrett Stubbs. And it's fouled away. And that one is inside.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity. And stay there.
Judge brings it in, and there's one away. So up next, Weston Wilson. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike 1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
No balls. 2 strikes.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. Roberts hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Rafael Marchand. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 6-2. The hit.
Into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Trevor Hoffman.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 23 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one the other way. That's out number 3. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Phillies.
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 56.
Allen.
Now into the game, Chris Taylor. He'll play second. And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. 1 for 4 with a double.
This change for the Phillies. Now playing second base.
Out to short, Wilson.
Number 3.
Fires over. To first.
Taylor.
Now 1 gone in the 9th. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here is Aaron Judge. That's outside. Ball one. Action in the pen down there. Kyle Tyler up and loosening in the pen. Luzardo, the lefty, warming up as well. On a line out towards center. Rojas snags it for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Harper now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Taylor whips it to first, and that's the third out. Back for the bottom of the ninth. And they'll go with a pinch hitter to get it started. Cal Stevenson.
Plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
So they turn to their closer, Craig Kimbrell.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And here is Johan Rojas. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That to right. Harper sizes this one up. And there are two down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Stock stands in now and watches strike one. They're down to their final strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
One strike away. Rip to third. Ball game.
Got him. That's an out.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out